Had to do it though.
Joining us today for our wrap party is King Jordan and Power DF. We are so excited to have you two on the show. Joining Chris Manning, we're going to go 3v3 in proving grounds, try to get that W to celebrate the end of the season for 2K TV.
We are going to get that W to celebrate the end of the season.
For 2K TV. King Jordan, how are you?
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. So here's Miami's starting group. Kyle Anderson is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Alec Burks. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5 down low. And for Washington, we've got George. Jordan Poole is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Czar in at the center, filling out the middle. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here is George. Pass to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Alec Burks.
Nice work to get it inside and
for the Wizards.
Contact.
Brent Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite wing player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch, and this guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
That's good from Koulibaly. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Atlanta Hawks. Hero passes to Ware. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And the Wizards with possession. To the middle. Sarr gets the bucket.
Physical defense, but the strength training already kicking in for Sarr.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Brian Keefe gave me a few minutes to catch up. They were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now, here's Burks. Anderson outside. There's the drive. On its way from Burks for 2. Miami no good on that time either. The Wizards have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
And there, you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Ware. Poole against Hero. Wiggins left side. Over Middleton. And he overshot that one, missing. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes it to Poole. Goes up the baseline, and the jumper falls for him.
When he has a chance to set up like that, Poole is one of the game's better shooters.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But Brent, they've collected some assets.
And they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild.
Here's Hero after the basket by Washington. To the inside. That ball's high speed that time from Wiggins.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
And here is Poole. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. Middleton outside. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that kind of consistency from Middleton from 3, that's huge.
Burks kicks to Hero. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And there it is for him.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Coulibaly. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Anderson. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Ware. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here's George. Still scoreless. Here's Sarr. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motive.
Hero kicks to Wiggins. Over Middleton. That one off the back iron and out. Washington leading now by 6. Here's Coulibaly. Burks pulls it in.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
They shoot again. Rebounded by the Wizards. Sarr with it. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's Sarr. His last outing, he had 18 points. Ferocious swat. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
With Washington.
And Washington has possession. Just 5 to shoot. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Now Hero. 17 points in his last outing. And it's sent back by George.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going good. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Wiggins drives in. Count that one.
How agile was Wiggins on that drive, just threading the needle and got right to his shot.
And so Poole will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. 8-point game. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal.
I tell you what, Brent, this Jordan Poole is one confident player.
Yeah, his mindset, though, Kevin, has to shift to being more consistent. So we've seen these outbursts in scoring from Jordan Poole. But really, you want to have a more reliable player in what he does both offensively and defensively. Hopefully he finds that.
That's good from Poole. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes. So I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Song. Corey Kispert comes in for George. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Coulibaly. Now, here's Mitchell. Driving inside. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Holmes takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the paint. Here's Love. Rebounded by Holmes. Wizards leading by 12. Now here's Kispert. No good with the layup. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. To the wing on the left. And here's Love for 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Middleton. The Wizards with another miss. And here is Mitchell. The dish to Wiggins. There's the pass to Robinson. Miami needs to get a shot off. Here's Love. Rebounded by the Wizards. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And they really got after it from a defensive standpoint throughout that entire game. The turnovers they forced really tell the story.
So active defensively. And I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor.
Here's Jovic. Pass to Love. And the rejection by Holmes. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. How he performed last season. Averaged about 9 points per game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
He attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in 5th.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
Out to the wing. Here's Champagnie. Off target from three-point range. The Heat trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Now, here's Brogdon. Nothing on the board. Down low, here's Carrington. And the rejection by Love.
I think Richaun Holmes has played enough minutes in this league as a big man to know if I go inside, there's going to be contact.
The Wizards shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
For Washington, Richaun Holmes taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
He struggled early on, but this is a much improved part of Richaun Holmes' game.
Both free throws good from Holmes. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him. And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now, here is Robinson. Following the missed shot by Richaun Holmes. Here's Jovic.
2 minutes.
Outside Robinson.
The first quarter. 2 minutes.
For 3. They get it back. Jovic, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And another miss by Washington. The Heat trail by 10. Wiggins outside. And Wiggins throws it down.
Wiggins getting the space and then does not hesitate before firing that one.
Washington's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Carrington, guarded by Robinson. And they pick up 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Wizards.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Washington, 10-point lead. Passes to Jovic. Back to Mitchell. Takes it inside, and it's good for 2.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Brogdon against Mitchell. Brogdon the pass to Kispert. No good on the triple. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
That one good for 2. Wiggins has got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Kispert. Here's Carrington, guarded by Robinson. And it's Carrington missing.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Robinson up top. Jovic can't get the putback. And so the first quarter is in the books. Wizards lead by 6. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Wizards, guys.
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
The Heat trail by 6. On the court for Miami here in the second. Hero out there with Alec Burks. And there's Anderson. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position. Now Hero wide open. Ware, good. Ware's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Miami.
Tyler
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Here's Carrington. He's covered by Hero. Count the basket.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Anderson outside. The pass to Jovic. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Outside, George drills the three-pointer. George has got 5 points so far.
Well, that screen wasn't quite as effective as it could be. However, they find a way to get it done. Credit the shooter for overcoming that aggressive defense.
Now here's Anderson. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Jovic. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. The first free throw is good. One thing you can pretty much count on with the Heat, Brent Barry, they're going to grind it out.
Yeah, this team has always been built around tenacity and toughness. Even with the big three, with LeBron, D-Wade, and Bosh, there was a bit of a metamorphosis with the way LeBron approached games. Kind of being hated on was something they embraced, and that culture demands that hustle accountability and will consistently be about their culture.
Both shots good from the stripe.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
On the wing, George. Sar with it. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Hero against Poole. Right wing. Anderson outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Jovic. And again, it's the Heat missing. Washington leading now by 5 to the middle. It's hauled in by Hero. Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bay pulls it in. The Wizards shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Here's Poole, and the shot goes in. Poole's got 6.
Yeah, Poole does have some tricks up his sleeve. It helps him get around that contact inside.
Hero from long range. And the free ball is good.
3-point
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Miami grabs the miss. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And look, a year ago, but a lot can change from one season to the next in the NBA. Let's see how this game plays out before we make any rush to judgment as to how they'll fare against each other this year.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Focus on fast break. That'll add to your total in a hurry.
And he knocks down the first one. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled. Their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
Now, here's Burks. 14 points from him the last game against New York.
And for Tyler, that one was nasty.
And so Poole will bring it up for Washington. They've held a 12-point lead early. Pass to Coulibaly. George up top. Shoots over Hero. They get the rebound. Poole, no good. The Heat trail by 4. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know about what Heat culture means. Bam Adebayo says we share the ball, play together, and we know where the shots are going to come from. We're just blessed to have a team like this. Everybody buys in, everybody competes, and everybody wants to get the job done. Kevin, back to you.
They've got great chemistry. Thanks, David. Now, here's Burks. Scoreless thus far. Jovic, no good.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Anderson outside. Pass to Hero. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Connects from three-point range. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Washington calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And the Wizards making a change here. Middleton's checked in. Now, here's Poole. He's got 8. Middleton outside. Back to Poole. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 10 points for Jordan Poole.
Those are 2 tough points from Poole.
There's Bay. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Anderson. Rebound, Washington. Saar's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Knocked loose. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Burks. And Middleton with the block.
Those long arms of Middleton, I think they sneak up on Shooter.
And Bay throws it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, Brent, since entering the NBA, Tyler Hero has been a constant scoring threat.
Yeah, Kevin, the scoring for Tyler Hero is always going to be there. He is a bucket, but the defensive improvement and really just the physicality that he needs to play with. Those are areas that Tyler could shore up a little bit to make sure he's on the floor for some of the biggest moments of a season.
That's good from Hero. And Brent, if the super team era is indeed coming to a close, the Miami Heat were one of the most successful examples.
Yeah, Kevin, you're obviously referring to the Heatles with LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, and Chris Bosh. I think there are some fans out there that go back to when it was that they had that press conference and were throwing up 6, 7, 8. And so 2 titles, yes, of course, amazing. Chances to win championships, amazing. Could there have been more? Possibly. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
For 3, Middleton buries it from three-point range. Middleton's got 6 points.
Now, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of three-pointers.
Here's Ware. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. The Heat have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Shooting for Miami. Ware at the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Alec Burks. That one misses. Washington leading now by 5. Here's Coulibaly. Here's Bay. It's blocked. Tries yet again. Mitchell against Poole. It's deflected. Now here's Middleton. Not a lot of room. And the powerful one-handed slam. After Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
For 3, Middleton. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 8 rebounds in this game. Poole against Mitchell. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Second shot opportunity. Shot is good, and the Wizards lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket for Mitchell.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Love's check in for the Heat. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Tyler Hero. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. And that one drops. Brogdon's got his first 2 points of the night.
How about Brogdon? Doesn't really have explosive speed, but his balance there, able to get it done.
Mitchell kicks to Ware. Mitchell against Brogdon. Good on the bucket. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mitchell against Brogdon. He takes it in, uses the glass to finish the layup. Brogdon's got his second basket of the night.
Brogdon right now picking out his spots there, straight line drive, and then powers right through it to score.
And finish off by Robinson.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
So it's the Wizards now, following the score by Miami. For 3, Kispert. Rebound by Mitchell.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now, here's Mitchell. Love finds Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Ware. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got his 4th rebound in this one. Wizards passing it around. Count that one. Middleton's got 10 points in the game.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Mitchell against Brogdon. Here's Love. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This is what you get with Kevin Love. He can slide down to play the center position, and obviously he's a great stretch force, so that's some flexibility.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
No good on that one.
Well, for a big guy, Kevin Love is certainly one of the best free throw shooters in the game, and you don't want to send him to the line.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Middleton. Some solid defense from Robinson. Miami's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And it's Mitchell missing. The Wizards shooting with 42% accuracy in the second quarter.
2 minutes.
Champagnie passes to Kispert.
2 minutes.
And it's Miami with the rebound.
Wizards foul.
Bears got 9 rebounds now tonight. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
At the line for 1.
So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
The Heat trail by 4. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Holmes with the steal. And here's the break. All going up court. Pass to Champagnie. Good D from Love. The Heat shooting just 39% in the second quarter. Robinson on the wing. Kicks it to Mitchell.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Malcolm Brogdon. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
And the first one drops. And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Carrington. Driving to the basket. For the basket, his third after 5 shots.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Robinson against Brogdon. Now Robinson. 9-point game his last outing. 5 on the clock. Miami no good on that time either.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Brogdon on the prize.
Good job of getting inside. Brogdon finds a way to get 2 more.
36 seconds left to play here in the half. Mitchell outside. He kicks to Robinson. Wiggins right side. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Making his size a factor. Wiggins does work in the paint.
Here's Carrington. He has 6. And the layup falls. Carrington's got 6 in the quarter.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. And it wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that one.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Wizards out front, up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Chris Middleton is out there with George. Then it's Czar. Then it's Koulibaly. And it's Poole in at the 1. So that's who Brian Keefe starts the second half with.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Now here's Burks. Pass to Hero. The rebound by Middleton.
Good defense there. Got away with a major lapse.
And Koulibaly gets it to go. The Heat trail by 6. Passes it to Ware. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Burks kicks to Hero. The pass to Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Pass to Burks. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Burks has got 6.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Now, here's Poole. 10 points for him. That one drops for him.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Now, here's Burks. He's defended by Koulibaly. Burks, the pass to Anderson. Rebound, Washington. Sarr's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Here's Middleton. Wiggins with some nice D. The Heat trail by 7. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Burks dishes to Anderson. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Poole. Pulls it from the elbow. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. He's got 13.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Hero against Poole. A three from George. Drops in the tray. George has got his third basket of the night right there.
This is what he does. Find space on the perimeter and then sink the three.
Hero passes to Wiggins. Dishes it to Ware. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Poole against Hero. It's tipped, and they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for Miami, Tyler Hero at the line for one.
That one misses for Hero.
You can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
Bays checked in for the Wizards. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Now here's Burks. He's got 6. Wiggins finds Anderson. Here's Jovic. It's blocked.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jovic. From deep three-point territory.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up. A few notches higher. The Heat trail by 8. Hero passes to Wiggins. Back to Hero. To the inside. Five to shoot. Back to Anderson. Over George. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Basketball.
And here is Poole. He's got 12. Kicks it to George. This one for 3. And they'll get another chance. Here's Bay. And he makes good on the layup. And now it's a 10-point Washington lead.
Bey is an active player, and I like watching him get assertive, especially on the offensive rebounds.
And Brent, talking about Saddiq Bey, he's the type of player that every team covers.
When you think about Saddiq Bey and where it is that he came from culturally in college, and this is a guy with his size and his ability, you can plug in and play and know you're going to get genuine effort on a nightly basis.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Washington.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Wizards leading by 8. Poole with it. He's got 12. Passes it to Bey. Back to Poole. Off on the layup. The Heat have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. George against Hero. Anderson. Offensive rebound for Washington. They've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And Coulibaly gets it to go.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Heat trail by 10. Hero passes to Jovic. And he drives in. There's the feed to Anderson. Wiggins drives in, and that's off the glass and in. Wiggins has got 12 points in the game.
Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Wiggins taking the initiative there.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. The Heat third.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Wizards leading by 8. Now Brogdon. He has 6. To the paint. Nice fake with the layup off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Wiggins right now just using force, challenging the defense, and sometimes making them get very physical with his play.
The Heat have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
The first one falls.
As steady as Wiggins is across the board, it's his free throw percentage over the years that hasn't reflected really how good a shooter he is.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Alec Burks. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Here's Carrington, guarded by Robinson. Here's Sarr. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Robinson kicks to Wiggins. Mitchell right side. Love with a wide open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Up top, Kispert, covered by Wiggins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And when you watch Kispert, you know, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter and you know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
And he makes the first. Kispert hits both of them. The Heat trail by 11. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. I've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle moves to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you. Here's Robinson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Robinson does a great job of being a selective driver to the basket. And that time picked up a foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Robinson.
Yeah, and though there's glimpses of better all-around play from Duncan Robinson, he gets paid to stretch the floor, and he does it well.
Robinson hits them both.
And this is one of the things they need to keep doing in the second half to get this win. Keep knocking down those free throws. They've been sensational here at the line.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's got 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Brogdon inside, never rushed, effective with the soft touch.
Now the pass to Wiggins. Shoots from 12. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Brogdon against Mitchell. Now here's Brogdon. He's tightly guarded. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Robinson down low. Excellent D there from George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Brogdon. Takes it off the glass. Brogdon's got 4 this quarter.
Brogdon's got a strong handle. Not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle and busts in there with a nice move.
Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Robinson dishes to Wiggins. Love outside. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple.
Well, this has been a night where you could look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
The Heat trail by 9. Robinson with it. Now defended by Sarr. Good on the three-point shot. He's got 11.
Love Duncan just taking the opportunity to create for a teammate.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Carrington. Guarded by Robinson. For three, Kispert. Miami grabs the miss. Love's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Robinson passes to Jovic. The shot that time, not on target. George with the defensive effort.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Wiggins finds Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
3-point field goal.
Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight. Wizards leading by 3. 1:35 left in the third quarter. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
So both teams making some changes here.
And here's a look at some numbers for Robinson. How he did last season. Averaged about 13 points a game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
And it's Wiggins missing. Washington shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. The Heat trail by 5. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Holmes with the steal. Brogdon with it. Robinson picks him up. And it's Miami with the rebound. Anderson outside. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Champagnie. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Heat making a switch here. Burks is checked in.
Justin Champagnie.
The Heat trail by 8. Clock at 6. Shoots it. Off on that one. And so it's the Washington Wizards in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Wizards leading by 8. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. Alec Burks is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Anderson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Ware in at the 5 roaming the paint. Hero kicks to Burks. Heat moving the ball around. Puts it up. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Poole. Robinson pulls it in.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Monday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns.
And, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The first free throw is good. And Burks hits 2 free throws. Wizards leading by 6. Here's Poole. Pass to Champagnie. Shoots the 3. Here's Holmes. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anderson passes to Hero. Back to Anderson. Inside. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. You see some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Hero against Poole. Here's Koulibaly. Cans the shot from the wing. Koulibaly's got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Outside Robinson. Over Middleton. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
Well, in the basketball dictionary, if you look up the definition of pure jump shot, you might find Duncan Robinson.
Middleton outside. Pass to Champagny. Launches from deep. A second chance effort. Holmes can't get it to go in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Anderson. Rebound, Washington. Holmes got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Champagny. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Wizards lead by 6. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Anderson kicks to Burks. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Anderson's such a unique point forward. He uses his size to see over the D and make those kind of passes.
Here's Koulibaly. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
The Heat making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Koulibaly. One shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Now, here's Burks. He's defended by Koulibaly. And there's the foul. It's on Koulibaly.
Second personal.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Wiggins in the post. Defended by Middleton. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Washington Wizards. Here's Poole. Got a piece of it.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
And here we go. Washington fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Fifth personal
Tyler
foul.
Hero picks one up.
Second team foul. At the line for Washington, Sarr taking 2 shots.
That one is off.
There's just so much potential for Sarr. He's got that Wemby-like build with a lot of skill.
He hits the second from the line. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Burks, the pass to Ware. Hero with it. Passes to Ware. There's the three. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Hero from long range. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Here's Anderson. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's George. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 13 with that last one. To the middle. Here's Anderson. Rebound, Washington.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Here's Coulibaly. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Maybe the halftime break was good for him, allowed him to step back, calm himself down, get himself in the right frame of mind, and now shots are falling.
Now here's Anderson. Burks kicks to Hero. To end the cold streak, hits it from three-point range.
Hero.
Pretty much having the green light on the offensive end. Tyler Hero gets explosive to score.
Now, here's Poole. Pass to Coulibaly. Back to Poole. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Wizards lead by 9.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Hero from long range. It's hauled in by George.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
He gets that one.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Timeout called the Heat.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. It's time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Coulibaly. Burks pulls it in. Burks has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Hero. Back to Burks. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Alec Burks.
Burks has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Poole against Hero. And there's the pass to Sarr. Fires from the wing. And the jumper is on the mark.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Heat trail by 11. And here is Hero. Anderson. Excellent D there from George.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Coulibaly, no good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for Miami. Here's Hero. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. Wizards leading by 11. Sarr with it. Right side George. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Wiggins throws it down.
He's in attack mode. When this starts to happen, it's going to relieve some pressure from other scorers. Wiggins on one tonight.
Now Middleton to the inside. Here's Poole. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anderson. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from George. Washington's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Basket counts. 18 points for Alex Sarr.
Again, it's the rookie, Alex Sarr, having a monster night, giving us a preview of things to come.
Here's Ware. Yes, it is. Or that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Poole. That one goes in. And the Wizards lead by 11. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Pass to Wiggins. Outside Hero. Here's Ware. And Sarr pulls it down. Washington shoot here in the 4th quarter around 41%. And it's Middleton penetrating. Doesn't go that time. The Heat trail by 11. Hero from long range. It's rebounded by Poole.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hero. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Mitchell, he's checked in for Miami. And he knocks down the first one. Corey Kispert's checked in for Chris Middleton. He hits both from the stripe. The Heat trail by 13. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's good. 20 points for Andrew Wiggins.
That's a high degree of difficulty on that bucket, but Andrew Wiggins not phased.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. 2 minutes.
Mitchell against Poole. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 16th rebound on the night. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Poole. Mitchell passes to Anderson. Mitchell outside. And it's off from three-point range. Wizards leading by 11. Poole no good. Mitchell against Poole. Wiggins right side. A three ball. Cranes the three-pointer. Wiggins has got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
Well, right now, helping the offense out by creating space. Andrew Wiggins deadly enough from that spot.
Poole against Mitchell. Poole the pass to Kispert. The Wizards with another miss.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
And it's Mitchell missing. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Poole's one of those guys that you have to play tight on D.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Jordan Poole. Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9.
And if you watch Poole enough, you're really going to appreciate that he can get it done in so many ways on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from Poole.
I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Timeout called the Heat. They trail by 10. 43 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Alex Song.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
He's played up to his full potential tonight, and he's been playing to the crowd, too. He loves being the star attraction, even if it doesn't happen on a regular basis. And the Wizards with possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And good that time.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Harrington.
And the free throw, no good. Now here's Anderson. Mitchell in the corner from outside the arc. Good on the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry.